What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over the craziest trades in the market from this week. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the trades that the smart money took this week. We're going to be looking at trades that range from anywhere from $1.1 million all the way up to $241 million. We have an amazing episode today. Make sure you stick around to the end. We have 4 great plays that we're going to be going over. I looked through a ton of different tickers throughout the past week, and here are my 4 favorite, and I think that there's a lot of opportunity with just this video in general heading into the market next week and then just the next couple weeks. So if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post brand new videos every single day, but let's get right into it. With the first play, we're going to be looking at CVNA. So this is Carvana. Overall this week, so the smart money put around $24.2 million into this play. Specifically, they bought the 280 strike call options that expire on December 17th of 2021. They picked up these contracts on June 10th. Overall, looking at CVNA, it's uptrending pretty well. Like I said, the smart money bought these call options on June 10th. And after they bought them, CVNA had a pretty good day on Friday, which is great. Overall, like the chart setup, the technicals do look pretty good to the upside. And another thing to keep in mind is, Carvana deals a lot with like used cars and stuff like that. And I know that used car prices are actually really popping up. So this might be like some sort of catalyst like that. But overall, just looking at CVNA's chart and the fact that the smart money put around $24.2 million into this play, I think the setup looks pretty good, and I'm definitely going to be eyeing CVNA to the upside for the next couple weeks. I think it definitely has a lot of potential, and even if we look at like a max weekly chart, they've been on like a nice slow and steady uptrend, and they've been consolidating a little bit over the past couple months, and I think we can easily see a breakout. The next major resistance isn't until like 300, so either way, CVNA is definitely on my watch list to the upside over the next couple months and even for next week. So feel free to put this on your watch list if you like the setup. With the next one, we are looking at Zoom. So I'm definitely biased towards Zoom. It is one of my favorite setups in the market right now, and I've been buying into it since May 13th, which has been awesome. So I'm definitely biased here, but this is also one of my favorite setups, and it is the Zoom 380 strike call options that expire on July 9th, and the smart money put $1.1 million into these calls on Friday. If we look intraday, they got in pretty late actually, and they got in like really close to market close, and they bought around 1,080 contracts for a little over $1,000 a piece. But overall, like I think that Zoom still has a lot of potential, even though it popped up a good amount on Friday. I'm a big fan of Zoom for the long term and even for the short term. And to see, the smart money putting over $1.1 million into an options contract that really expires pretty soon. You can say, like in the grand scheme of things, it's basically a monthly option. But overall, I'm really bullish on Zoom. That does not mean it's going to explode on Monday or Tuesday, but I'm bullish on them for the long term, and their short-term chart does look really solid. They have a little bit of resistance right around that $380 area, but their next major resistance isn't until like 400. So either way, I am really, really watching Zoom for the week ahead. I think the setup looks amazing, and smart money's getting in too. Then with the next one, we are looking at QQQ. So, the market was a little choppy this week. The SPY and the QQQ were a little choppy. But over the past couple months or even the past couple weeks, we've been seeing a very interesting divergence in the market. Stocks like growth stocks like DraftKings, Palantir, NIO, Zoom, Enphase, Peloton, stocks like that, they've really been taking a beating. And you look at some of like the leading stocks in the QQQ from last year, like Apple and Tesla, and they haven't been crashing. They just haven't had their recovery yet. You look at a stock like Zoom, like it's starting to make that recovery since like you could say May 13th. You look at Palantir, right? It's starting to make its recovery since also like May 13th, May 14th. A lot of other stocks are like that. Even NIO, right? Since like May 20th. But then you look at like Apple, and they're not really recovering. Like they've just been like consolidating, and it hasn't been the best. So in Tesla's the same way. So what I'm trying to say is, with QQQ, we saw the smart money put $3.5 million into the QQQ 340 strike calls that expire on July 12th. So this is also a pretty short-term expiration date, and it is in the money. QQQ is trending up pretty well. So I really would not be surprised if we do see QQQ break its all-time high. And then if we start to see a recovery back up with stocks like Apple and Tesla and some of the other like leading NASDAQ stocks, it's always a good sign to see smart money putting millions of dollars into call options that are in the money too. So overall, QQQ is also definitely on my radar to the upside. I think the setup looks good overall, and I'm just excited to see the movement for the next couple weeks. And then with the last one, so this one is definitely the largest trade. We are looking at a $241 million options trade on the SPX. So looking at the SPX, this is literally the S&P 500 index. You cannot buy this like you can buy the SPY, but you can trade options on it, all right? So looking at the SPX, $241 million were put into the 3,000 strike calls that expire on October 15th. Now, this is a great sign. They bought these call options on the 10th, so June 10th. The SPY had a pretty good day on Friday, you can say. But the fact that the smart money is putting such a large amount of money into this trade, it is really deep in the money. So, it's, what is it, like $1,200 in the money. So I definitely think that they are longing these options. The only thing we don't know is like if this specific trade is part of a larger a larger trade, or if it's like a hedge on the overall market or whatever. Like the one thing with smart money is, for example, with SPX, we know that the smart money put $241 million into these call options. We know that they opened the trade given that there was no open interest, right? We also have a very high level of confidence that they are longing these call options because they are so deep in the money and they have a good amount of time. What we don't know is, some fund can be short, billions and billions of dollars on the overall market, let's say through SPY shares or put options or whatever, and they can just be buying this as a hedge. Now, this is honestly, it's probably an unrealistic situation and scenario, but I just want to bring that up because, you just want to look at all the facts. But I'm not trying to make this too confusing. But either way, I think that this is a good sign that $241 million were put into SPX call options. I think that's a bullish sign on the market overall. And I also think it's a very bullish sign that QQQ also had a good amount of call options being bought. And just looking at the technicals of the market and just everything in general, I really wouldn't be surprised if we do see a pop back up. Out of all of the options I listed in today's video, which is CVNA, SPX, Zoom, and QQQ, I think that the smart money is longing all of these call options. If you disagree, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. But basically, in simple terms, the smart money is most likely buying these call options, and they want each one of these stocks to rise. All right, remember, you cannot buy the SPX because that is an index. If you wanted to buy, the S&P 500, your best bet would be the SPY or even VOO. But the SPY is more liquid, so SPY most likely. Zoom is my favorite trade from this week. You can say, like I said, I'm definitely biased towards Zoom. I've been buying in since May 13th, and I think the setup looks great. So overall, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know the top stocks you guys are watching heading into this week. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to trade with me every single day, plus get access to my bots, you can click the first link in the description down below. We have built-in bots in the Discord that allow you to find setups like these where the smart money, enters trades completely automatically within the Discord. We have alerts like golden sweeps, unusual options activity. You can even scan certain stocks. So for example, if you wanted to scan, the top trades from Zoom from the smart money over the past week, you can do that in the Discord when you sign up for the premium program. Like I said, it's the first link in the description down below. But other than that, thanks for watching.